Marquez arrived in Qatar carrying a familiar narrative that the low-sail circuit is one of his weaknesses. He reiterated this before and after the race. Yet, his performance starkly contradicted his claims. Marquez was exceptional all weekend, securing pole position, winning the sprint race, dominating the main race, and setting the 2 fastest laps. This led many to question whether his talk of weakness in Qatar was merely a psychological ploy. Though he didn't lead the race for long stretches, Marquez displayed maturity in managing pace and tire wear. He proved he remains a serious threat in this season's championship. If this is what Marquez calls a bad track, his rivals should brace for sustained dominance. Meanwhile, Francesco Bagnaia, affectionately known as Pecco, started the weekend on a high. Sharp from Friday, unlike the previous 2 rounds where he struggled to reach Q2, Bagnaia looked confident and poised to challenge his Ducati teammate Marc Marquez for the first time this season. But everything unraveled in qualifying. A crash forced him to start from P11, and from there, things spiraled. In the sprint race, he struggled to be competitive despite the lighter fuel load. While he salvaged a podium in Sunday's race, the result highlighted squandered potential more than success. One of the weekend's biggest surprises came from Maverick Vinales. His strong showing in Texas was initially attributed to his familiarity with COTA. But in Qatar, he proved it was no fluke. Securing a second-row start, Vinales was KTM's leading rider as Pedro Acosta struggled, starting from P12. Despite a poor tire choice in the sprint race that saw him drop back, Vinales shone in the main race. He briefly led before being overtaken by Marquez, finishing second, his best result this season, though a tire pressure penalty officially dropped him to P14. His enthusiasm remained undimmed, knowing his performance had markedly improved. Not every story had a happy ending. 9 riders opted for the soft rear tire in the sprint race, and all regretted it. This group included all KTM and Honda riders, plus Yamaha's Jack Miller and Alex Rins. Despite some starting in promising positions, none finished in the points. The decision was puzzling, given track temperatures during practice were hotter than the night race. Whether this was due to over-reliance on simulation software or a collective misjudgment, no one knows for sure. It marked a rare mass strategic failure in MotoGP history. Fabio Quartararo brought a breath of fresh air for Yamaha. He secured a front-row start, his first since the 2022 Assen GP, proving Yamaha's single-lap pace remains competitive. The real challenge was sustaining that performance over race distance. In the sprint, Quartararo held strong, briefly running 4th before slipping to 5th at the final corner. Sunday's race brought a dose of reality, with a 7th-place finish. Still, the weekend marked a step forward for the Tuning Fork team. Arriving in Qatar as the championship leader, Alex Marquez had been consistent all season. But challenges arose. He crashed in FP2, his first incident this year, though he still secured position 2 in qualifying. In the sprint, he finished second but couldn't pressure Marc. The main race went awry. Contact with his brother at turn 1 cost him momentum, and a later collision with Fabio Di Giannantonio led to a long lap penalty and a 6th-place finish, costing him the championship lead. Gresini Ducati's rookie, Fermín Aldeguer, continued to impress. After a standout performance in Texas, he maintained his form in Qatar, breaking into the top 10 in qualifying. He finished 4th in the sprint and 5th in the main race, even overtaking teammate Alex Marquez. Despite Alex's issues, Aldeguer's results were commendable. He's now seen as the standout rookie of the season, far ahead of Aprilia's Ai Ogura, who has yet to find competitive form. Fabio Di Giannantonio returned to frustration after a podium in the America's GP. He started the weekend well, qualifying 5th. But a poor start in the sprint saw him drop out of the lead group, finishing 6th. Hopes rose in the main race, where he overtook Alex Marquez for 4th. However, a collision with Alex at turn 12 ended his race. A penalty for Marquez didn't change the fact that Di Giannantonio lost crucial points. He now trails teammate Franco Morbidelli by 30 points in the standings. The 2025 Qatar GP delivered drama, surprises, and proof that Marc Marquez is far from finished. Meanwhile, his rivals grapple with finding consistency and the right strategies. The season is still long, but if Marquez maintains this form, the championship fight could lose its suspense sooner than expected.